Good afternoon, Merc-Brawlers, my ninjas. How we all doing? This is Merc-Brawl 5, the Merc-Geddon. This time we only have 2 contestants. The contestants are the lovely, the Wildest Turkey, and Cash Cab. Well, the prompt for this week was inappropriate stories. I gave the contestants each a hilarious and extremely inappropriate title, and they were tasked to give me a crazy story that kind of encapsulates that sort of thing. Alright, on to the crits. First up, the Wildest Turkey. Some kittens can fly. I would have thought, given the title that you chose, you would have written something a little bit more crazy, more cat drugs, you know. What I got was just a little vignette, really. It was just one guy babysitting, and the kid he was watching over threw his cat out the window because the cat told him that it could fly. And then the girl comes home, they buy a new cat. So the girl's like, "What? This cat? You neutered my cat? What the fuck?" Firstly, dude, all cats, they don't.
What are you? Oh, you're recording out here?
Yeah, because this like.
I just locked the door.
I have keys.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Check them. I want to see.
I have the keys right here. See?
Okay.
I'm not gonna lock myself out again today. Get out of here.
I left the list, and it would be.
Well, I'm not gonna do them because I'm a man. I live on my own rules. I'm a renegade. I love you. Don't be mad at me, baby. Don't be mad. I love you this many.
Yeah.
Yeah. To say, I'm not a fan of the story. Word count aside, I'll get to that in a moment. There wasn't a whole lot of plot going on in this. It was. I'll text her tonight. The writing itself is pretty solid. I don't have any huge complaints about anything grammar or anything that kind of pops out at me. What mostly really bothered me about the piece is that, like I said before, there's not a whole plot going up in this. This is just basically, like I said, just a vignette. It's a little slice of life. Some guy babysitting a kid. The kid throws a cat out the window. The dude replaces the cat with another cat of the same name, and then at the end, the girl he was babysitting for is like, "What the fuck?" You know, there's no real humor in this. I mean, you probably might have tried, but if you did, it went right over my head, dude. I didn't even catch any of that humor. The guy itself, the main character, he's very sardonic. You know, that's fine and all. It's just there's no actual. He doesn't have anything that I like about him, really. I mean, if there's somebody in the story, there should at least be somebody that the reader can, you know, identify themselves with, somebody that they can cheer for or whatever. And really, there's no character building in the story whatsoever. It's just, you know, that's sad. You had an opportunity to, like, you know, you had 1,000 extra words, man, to build some character, to get him to change, and you squandered it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with like writing a 900-word story when the prompt called for like at least 2,000. But if you're gonna do that, you have to be pretty fucking sure that what you write is nice and tight, dude. I mean, just like tight as fuck. If you're just writing and then you leave like all this extra room, you could have totally used those words. If you really could have used that, it would have enriched the story. Alright, on to Cash Cab. First and foremost, I'm happy you lost because I don't have to look at your silly avatar anymore, because that thing made me cringe every damn time. Please don't get it back. What you wrote, I really enjoyed it. story as a whole, it's basically a love story between two dudes. And the thing that brings them together is a really, really fucking fat dude who dies. And while the guy is downstairs beating off, his apartment falls on like around him, and the dude he has a crush on. Well, he doesn't have a crush on him, but alright. Everything aside, the story is ridiculous, and I love it for it. There's a couple of times I cracked up, and that's always a plus. I always love when the story entertains, and yours did not fail to entertain me. The story, the plot itself, like I said, it's a love story. You had a nice arc to it. I mean, one thing I don't understand is the usage of dominoes. I guess I understand where you're coming from, where you're trying to use this imagery with dominoes and stuff, like trying to like give bullet points as what's happening in the story. I guess that works. I personally am not that big of a fan, but it can work. It worked in your story. I'm not saying that don't ever use it. It's bad. No, I'm not gonna do that. It worked for you. I'm just putting it out. To me personally, I didn't find it that appealing. It sounded too trite. You're trying to lead me by the nose to where you're trying to go with the story, and that's fine. But I don't know. I'm just whatever. Trust your reader, I guess, is what I would probably say if I was all whatever. But I really have to have the beating off. Look, Cash, I'm not gonna say that it was bad, because it wasn't. I mean, it was absolutely fucking hilarious. His reasoning to beat off was to get his mind off the fat dude up the stairs, and kudos, man, applause. Yeah, clap. You did good with that. I liked that. It made me laugh. It really did. Alright, so I just have to basically, man, just Cash Cab took this. He won. The story resonated with me. It had a clear arc. It had a clearer plot. Like over the Wildest Turkey, because like I said before, the Wildest Turkey, he probably could have benefited from having 1,000 more words to flesh out his characters, because as it stands, they were just talking heads. The main character had character to him, but there was no growth. Whereas Cash Cab, he had, the two dudes, they were realistically awkward with each other in their want to kind of, get to know, like the coming out of the closet thing. It was really well done. Cash Cab's story pretty much crushed the Wild Turkey story, simply because he had a ton more character growth. I got invested into his characters. So congratulations, Cash Cab. I like what I'm seeing. This is a huge jump in quality writing from your earlier submissions. It truly is. Wild Turkey. So continue writing, bro. You only get better with your practice. So yeah, and also since Cash Cab, you don't have PMs. Either try to get hold of me somehow. IRC is probably the best way to do it to get your prizes. And Wildest Turkey, you still need to get your prize from me too. So how about your boy? This is the added addendum. I'm adding this extra clip to the end of the video because I forgot to congratulate. Not really congratulate. I have to thank my other judge, Tyrannosaurus, for giving me his help on getting the winner for this week. T-Rex, it's for you, bro. Yeah, Hawaii. Woo! Hawaii. This is really dark. This is stupid dark.
Then go
It's
somewhere
like
else.
no, it's like I'm a ninja or something. It's ridiculous.
Then go somewhere else.
No, I'm not going anywhere else. I'm gonna do this right here, right now.
Well, good night. You don't get a kiss.